Let me see if I can figure this out. It should be streaming again, but it's currently... There we go. We're back. Alrighty. I had my eggies. They were fantastic. Void collar. Sounds beast. Okay, so this is gonna be hard. Bro, it says get up and I'm not even past 1%. I mean, give up. I think I said get up. It's not the right word. Okay, this is like kind of absurdly difficult ship part right here. I'm not a big fan of super ground spike heavy decoration. I feel like it's like not conducive to interesting level design. It just takes up most of the screen and makes it so that you don't really have to make any interesting block decoration because every block is so small. And then it's also just super popular nowadays. So another thing is the saws like this are used super frequently, but I don't know. I don't think they look terrible. This is going to be too hard for me to actually play, like, any substantial amount of it, so I'm just going to kind of skip over that. It doesn't look bad. I will say that. I'll say it's not bad. It shows promise. Like, you could definitely make something interesting. I would just say, like, maybe stray away from trying to build like a challenge list decoration. It's not really optimal, interesting, visual decoration, you know? Like, I don't think that that's the best way to kind of approach trying to carve out your own niche, which I think is the best thing you can do as a creator, is set yourself up as a unique creator, you know? Build stuff that you think speaks to your personality or whatever. I don't know. That sounds like way too profound. It's not supposed to be quite so profound. I was building this. It's so hard. I was like, let me try building top 10 gameplay. It's kind of impossible, you know, because I can't play it as I'm building it. So I have no idea if this is even playable, really. Or if, like, no-clipped. I've been able to successfully get to the ship part maybe once. It's so hard. If you just send the ID with no, like, spaces or anything, or commas or something, the ID doesn't go through. So I would try it again. I'm personally a big fan of Drift Away. thought about making an auto level before. I think I might want to make an alt account for every level that's not like a serious demon level, because I want to... New Light is 2023. Yeah, New Light's a really good level. Wait, did it come out like on New Year's? I forgot. What is this? Oh, I forgot I made this. Huh. I forgot about that. Oh, I jump over that. I forgot this is hard. I would, but I don't really have anything I want to build right now. Wait. How did I eat the eggs? With a fork and a knife? That's so hard. It was like on a tortilla. Man. This part is impossible, I swear. Like, genuinely, I can't even, like, do the triple spikes. And then you've got Crack's part, which is, like, free. I remember when this was, like, considered the hardest part of the level because people just couldn't play shit. And now Michigan's part is just miles harder. Bruh. I am no Cooper Super. Bruh. There's so much delay right now, it's crazy. Ugh, I can't. Man, I'm here to stream level requests and nobody No one's in here giving me level requests. There's a bug. Okay, I'm playing on delay on a phone, bro. On 60 hertz. Fuck. Switch from top chat to live chat. Huh. Thanks. That makes a difference. Let's see. Okay, we got like 1.9. What just happened? Oh, fuck you. Eight 5-9-7-7-8-4. What do I do here? What? This is like infinitely confusing. Okay. I'm checking my phone. What is there to check? Bro, this is not... No bueno. That's like top 10 gameplay. Man, I just wanted levels. And I'll be getting this. Aww, what the hell? This is fun. The movements of the gameplay could be a little bit more dynamic, and I think the indicators in the UFO could be moved a little bit. But not bad. I like that transition. It's a good sight readable transition right there. What? Okay. Okay. God. All right, I'll be right back. Oh. Ignore that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Bro, what? Alright, here's a level. Interesting. Oh, and random spikes that show up. The color use is a little questionable. Actually, in this part, I don't hate kind of the weird off-kilter warm colors. The movements are a little strange, which makes the gameplay hard to read. Yeah, no, these movements make this, like, impossible to sight read. And then just like spatially, it's very odd. And there's just like an undecorated spike there. It's a little strange, if I'm being honest. What? Oh, that can kill me. Oh, actually, I like that. I like these objects. These are actually quite nice. I like these bubbly, kind of cartoony looking objects with the rainbow spikes. And then whatever's going on in the background is interesting, but it's super hard to see. This part's just kind of bizarre. But even still, it seems like it feels like unfinished. The white ground, the white line color also just takes away from it. What does that mean? Ruckus X. Okay, so we got a 10 out of 9 circles here. The white objects kind of don't fit. And then there's also just like some decorations are kind of layered on top of each other, which makes it look a little bit messy. But generally speaking, I don't have any real issues with the design. I would say maybe try and innovate a little bit more. See, this takes a couple of the aspects that I least like about modern 9 circles levels and just kind of presents them front and center. And that's like the background's super cluttered. The effect isn't anything special. You can do so much, even though it's 4 colors usually. Like baseline, it's 4 colors. But you can do so much with it. You can have them pulse to different parts of the song. Sup, Rock Wizard. There's you can do a lot. It's a very simple effect, a very simple block design, but you can do so much with it. You can innovate in so many different ways. But you're just kind of taking the most basic usage of it and having that loop throughout most of it while obscuring 90% of the screen with ground spikes and chains that don't fit the color scheme. Also, the line color is present the entire time, and that peeves me. Just that's a personal thing I have with line color. It just peeves me when it's there the entire time. And it's, not fits. Excuse me. Can't speak. That's why in most of my levels, I either have the line color entirely black throughout, or I set it to the object color. So that every time I pulse the object color, the line color pulses with it. Just keeps it looking dynamic. I can't really comment on the gameplay because it's very hard to read because of how cluttered everything is with the background objects. But I did a little demo of 9 circles stuff myself, and I have 3 things going on at all times, or 4, I think. I've got, you've got these pulses. There. These kind of fit the melody. Maybe not exactly because it's a weird melody to fit to. And then I have these pulses, which snake along. Where is that? And they also follow the melody. They're just a lot faster, and they kind of add highlights to certain parts of the block to keep it visible, even though the background is constantly pulsing. And then I have the background, for the most part, kind of fitting the drums. And then I made it a point to only use the blocks present in the original 9 circles levels. And even still, you can make some really interesting shapes with them. This is all just these guys rotated. And if you pulse them right, you can make interesting shapes with them and have it be very dynamic. Obviously, I haven't done very much, but I would like to see more people experiment with, like, the fundamentals of 9 circles. Like, a lot of people are just like, alright, let me use different objects and polish the block design and then add a bunch of ground spikes. Like, you're just turning 9 circles levels into glow levels. And that's, like, not the point of 9 circles levels. 829-62270. Excuse me. I like these arrows. Oop. Ooh. Interesting use of yellow. Kinda like it. I like the one red line on the objects. I like this part. Oh. I don't know if that's supposed to be as hard as I made it out to be. Cool background pulses. Honestly, really interesting use of yellow. I'm a fan of it. And I love the changing colors of the that one line in between the two sets of object lines. I think that's a really cool touch. Adds in some very interesting color combinations. Sometimes maybe a little hard to tell what's going on, but it's not hard. Oh, what is this part? Okay. This part's very interesting. It's a little bit strange in execution, but I really like the idea of those things that follow the cube. I think that's pretty cool. I'll put that in like a extra folder. What do we got? Okay. Hunter Gaming. 8666-4277. Daydream. Yep. Certified mobile player. Right here. Okay, if your ID is still on screen, there's no point. You can just text me. I have my text up on my iPad. I kind of like this gameplay. Reminds me of Woolsey's videos. Just the way that he builds gameplay. Kind of basic structuring. The kinds of timings that he uses. Flows pretty well. Still sight readable too, which I can appreciate. Oop. Whoop. Oh my goodness, I brushed with death right there. What does? Oh, you put the ID in the message. 79103004. Wizzy. Okay, it's hard to see. Oh. It's not bad. It's very samey though. I like the introduction to that background effect, but the block design hasn't really changed much throughout. We're already like 40% in, and it's just kind of the same couple effects. They're not bad effects. I would just prefer if there was a little more variation. This part looks nice though. I like, kind of like, feels very, I don't know, chapel-like maybe. Yeah, but then it kind of just goes straight back into what it was doing before. I feel like, I don't know. I would say inherently maybe there's no real issues with it. I just don't personally find it very visually interesting. This part's nice. I like the way that these objects are constantly rotating and kind of the atmosphere that the T3 glow sets up, but kind of the other parts were just a little super lazy when making this. Yeah, I mean, hey, everyone deserves to go and make a lazy level. I'm putting this guy in timeout. He sent the same ID like a million times. Yeah, nothing wrong with making a lazy level. Just say, you know, if you want, like, if you're trying to get a rated level, that's really all you gotta apply. What do I play on? iPhone 12 Pro. Oh my goodness. Yoon is genuinely one of the best creators that I've seen in a while. And I've only seen Full Moon Paranoid, and now I'm seeing this. This is incredible. Is this more recent, or is this before Full Moon Paranoid? My bad. I kind of only really found out about Un's stuff from FMP. Great color and object usage. It feels like it pulls a lot from Rafer. But it's not like a Rafer ripoff, you know. The block designs and pulses are still super unique, and the shapes of the spikes and stuff, awesome. And then the way they use the spikes in the pulses, magnificent. Just love the colors. You know, it's rainbow, but it doesn't look like every other rainbow level. And there's so much to love about that. Really good stuff. This... Wow. Yeah, no, this is old. I'm gonna see if I can get that sent around. Evaporation I've played. When did I play this? Oops. Full Moon Paranoid is an insane demon. This is so me when I fall out of the level. Okay, I'm assuming I wait until I hit that. Jump up. Do that. Feel like that's auto. Okay, I jumped somewhere in there and it worked. I don't know exactly what I did to do it right, but... Like, look at this structure. The entire... Okay, this is something that I try to do in my own creating, and I think this is something that's incredibly well done here. This structure is entirely symmetrical, and yet it still doesn't play like you're doing the same thing twice. And it just... Oh, I did go the right way. I don't know, it makes every object feel very purposeful when you do that. I'm looking at, like, every time that I die, I can see what the objects are actually composed of, and it's just so interesting. Like, these are... Okay, can I figure out how to play the level, though? It's... Everything here is, like, just an amalgamation of random objects that are just kind of... Let me put this object in the block design, and it just works. Because they're so quick changing that all you really need to see is like the pulses and see the flashing of the objects. It's just beautiful. It's magnificent. You got the worst trip background right there. Like, this is such a testament to like that you don't need... Not every single design needs to be super clean. All you have to do is just make something with good intensity and atmosphere, and people will love it. And even then, the designs in this are fantastic. Like, every single time I die, I see an object that I'm just like, oh my god, I love that. And in the background here, I'm not going to go through all of this because this is very hard. I didn't know how hard that it was, so as hard as it is. It's super cool. You want me to play? I'll play through Worst Trip in practice. Like, you can see I tried to do a similar thing. Like, this object right here that I'm like dying under purposefully, that was, you know, it's supposed to be symmetrical. And then this part, you know, it's 3 of the same pillar and block underneath it. And then as you go on, it changes. So it kind of like gives a safe setup, but then I don't know. It's something that I like to do. I think it's something that I really enjoy doing when I'm building, and I like seeing when other people do it too, is just try to build stuff that's like symmetrical, and then just like on the second half of it break what you would how you would expect it to function. It makes those particular symmetrical structures a lot more memorable. Option to turn off practice music. True. That's true, Hypno. I should be building Beaster right now. Now you can see that I did similar to Full Moon Paranoid. None of the designs I did in this level are like super complex or anything like really like a masterclass in design. They're just kind of, they work because of how fast it is and how they pulse. And that's all you really need. That's like, a lot of people put way too much energy and objects into 4 times speed parts that just don't need that much detail, because people aren't going to see them for so long because of how fast it moves, and it's just going to make the level laggier, and it's going to make it harder to play. That's a big part of optimization, is understanding the speed that the game's going to function at when you play something for real. Okay, this part gives me trouble. I don't know why. I gotta focus. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. I made this layout as a joke, and then I like that it's that cube and robot section where I was like, I watched it back once when I was just like sitting down watching my layouts, and I was like, what the hell? That part was flames. And that was when I decided I wanted to decorate this. Because I decorated like maybe the first couple seconds and then just like had it sitting for months. Ugh. The first cube of Worst Trip is hard, but once you figure it out, it's not as bad. Like, that part's hard. But once you get like a feel for the tap patterns, they're pretty easy to do. We've tried setting one up before. I knew it. This is another example where it's like the composition of the blocks doesn't matter as long as you know how to pulse them and keep them dynamic and contributing towards the atmosphere of the level. Oh, did you buff this part? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? How? Oh, alright, I died. I was just sight reading that off of my memory of stalemate. I was so happy when you added back that big die right before the drop. It's such an important part of the original stalemate. Huh. I thought it would be harder than the original stalemate, but it seems like you made it easier. Like, for the most part. I know you said you buffed some parts. True. Speed and movements. Oh, okay. We got something interesting cooking here. It's interesting, but I feel like the pulses could be a lot more frequent, because you have these sections where for like an entire second it just looks like kind of the exact same, and then you have a pulse and it's like, wow, that looks really cool when it's pulsing. I just wish that the pulses were more frequent, you know? I like this part. Yeah, see, that little section right there where you had it like a bunch of different color pulses in there looks fantastic. It makes the part, takes this part that looks already very cool and it makes it look fantastic. In most cases, pulses are one of the most important things to making a visually engaging level.